Hi there, my name is Eli, and welcome back to my channel, Jack Elijah. And in today's video, I am going to be taking a look at two Rainbow High Ruby Anderson dolls. First up is the slime doll, and then second up will be the swim in style Ruby Anderson. These are both part of the Rainbow High soft reboot, where we lost Poppy Rowan, lost some articulation, have noticeably worse fashion. That reboot, and I've done 5 other videos on the rest of these dolls. I've already taken a look at Jade, Sunny, Skylar, Violet, and Amaya. So last up is Ruby. And to be honest, I wasn't too excited for Ruby. I was kind of holding her off just because, I couldn't find a pretty one in store. But today for the slime Ruby, I was at Target. They had 2 left on shelf, and one of the rubies didn't have her teeth painted in, which you will see later. And I feel like I rarely find factory defects or something. So I'm pretty excited. I think she looks really, really good, and I'm a little bit changing my tune about her already, and I haven't even opened her up. And then we're also going to take a look at the swim and style ruby. I actually think this ruby looks really good too. And I have a weird sentimentality with Ruby because she was my first Rainbow High doll. I bought 2 off Amazon. I bought Shadow High Heather Grayson and then Winter Break Ruby Anderson. And funny enough, that Ruby, I used her body for a budget Jeremiah doll, and now her head is just in a box somewhere. So she's not even with us anymore. And these are only going to be the second and third rubies I'm adding to my collection since then. So I'm pretty excited to have another ruby on my shelves. I do think the Fantastic Fashion ruby looks good. I like her dark red lips, but I don't like her fashion in that doll. And her other dolls were just whatever. Junior High was pretty bad. What else did she have? Her cheer doll was pretty good. Her cheer doll also had prominent crimps in her hair, like this doll. So I'm excited for that. I think the hair looks really fun, and I can't wait to play with it. But I don't really know if I'm gonna restyle this doll, what I'm gonna do. So we're just gonna play it by ear, have fun, see what happens. But yeah, let's crack into these two. Okay, I'm not gonna go over the box in that great of detail. I've already gone over it in previous videos, but here it is. You get some artwork of the character. Here is Ruby with her pet. What is the name of this pet? Raspberry. That is Raspberry. It's like a fox. And there is the Ruby, as you can see. She does not have her teeth painted in, and I just think it gives her such a unique look. I love it so much. So I'm very excited for her. And then we have the name on the side, some back art, pretty cool, a little write up. And then if we look at the swim budget doll, so I gotta pick this one out amongst 4 or 5 other ones, and they all had really bad lips. These were the best lips I could find. So yeah, just giving that kind of as a forewarning if you buy online or something. I don't know what the QC is like for these, but luckily this one looks pretty good. There she is in this artwork. Once again, looks stunning. Also has her name on the side. Much smaller and slimmer box since this is a budget line. And there's only 4 dolls in this series. So there is that. Okay, now I'm going to unbox these and we will take a closer look. Okay, so this is kind of impromptu. If Ruby looks wet, it's because she is. But I unboxed her, and I'm just going to fix her crimps up before I start the review process. But I just want to explain it real quick. So her hair comes really nice, middle part crimped hair, but there's lots of gel in it, as you can see. And how I like to fix the crimps up is I will take a spray bottle with some water and diluted conditioner, and then I will just sort of soak the hair. And then what I do is I'll take the end of a comb, and I will just sort of go through individually and work through and separate the gel out, separate the crimps, because you don't want to brush it. Brushing it like this is just not going to be ideal. So I'll start towards the ends, just take my comb, separate the crimps out while it's wet, and then I'll let it dry, and then the hair will be super nice and easy to work with. Yeah, I don't even wash it out. I keep the base gel product in there. I have some weird loose ends right here. Yeah, I keep the base hair gel in there. You can kind of see there's some crusty looking gel there. I'm just going to soak it and run it through with my comb. And then I'll let her dry, and then I'll show you what she's like at the end. But I did this with my Mara Pinkett, and I feel it maintains the crimps really, really well. You'd have to go a little slow. But yeah, I'll sit here for like 20-30 minutes and just fix these crimps up, let her dry, and then we will resume and carry on with the review. And then for context, I brought Mara out because here's what she looks like. Like, this is the same exact technique I did on her, and her crimps are nice and beautiful. You can touch them, they feel well, and she looks stunning and gorgeous. So I just wanted to share that real quick because, you know, the review's going to start and your hair is going to look nice, and I wanted to add some context. Okay, I am back and I have both Ruby Andersons in front of me. On the left, we have Slime Ruby. On the right, we have Swim and Style. And we are going to start off by looking at Slime Ruby, just because I want to make the slime, because it does take some time to set. So we will take a look at her in her entirety. But first, let's look at the accessories. So we have a comb. It is unique to the slime dolls because, you know, it has a little stir stick on the end. I never really use it for that. So, I mean, I get it. Like, the redesign, I get why they did it, but I don't really use it, so whatever. You get a purse to store the slime. Ruby's is not great. I don't like this one. It kind of reminds me of like an ice pack, and I feel like the closure on it is just kind of weak. Like, I don't know. Some of the other ones just feel more substantial. This is probably one of the worst purses from the slime dolls. Like, some of them are pretty good. Like, I thought Jade's was nice, Sunny's was nice, Violet's is cool. This one's not great. This one's not great. And then we get the pet. Ruby's pet is a fox unicorn creature. Oh my gosh! So I saw a clip of like the slime doll commercial today. It was pretty bad. It was really bad. And they called Violet's pet. Oh my god, what do they call it? A poodle corn or something like that, because, you know, they have little unicorn horns. So what is this, like a fox a corn? I just don't like that. I do not like that. The commercial wasn't great, but I still like the dolls, so whatever. But yeah, this is the pet, Raspberry. The head comes off. Stuff it with slime. This head feels good. The only one whose head was not good was Amaya's pet, Rainbowy, whose like name is terrible. That pet, that one, like the head does not have a strong closure. And then you get the crystal shaker. You can open it up. There is a slime packet that you can make slime with, and there's some glitter. So we will do the slime real quick. You know, I never skip out on it. We're not going to skip out on it for the last one, so let's do it. These dolls do come with instructions, but like, I'll just show you how to do it real quick. So you take the slime powder, you put it in this little crystal shaker. Ta-da. And then you just fill it with water. That's literally it. There's a fill line right there, as you can see. And I'll just eyeball it real quick. I think that was too much. It's fine. It's fine. Can't undo it. And then you put this little thing on and shake it, I think for like a minute. I do kind of like, even though there is like a seal around it, I do still kind of like squeeze it really tight just because I don't want any water coming out. So I'll do this for like a minute and then we'll be right back. Okay, the slime is set. We're going to come back to it towards the end of the video. But now let's move on and take a look at Slime Ruby. So we're going to start off with the face and the hair. Here she is. Okay. I love her face. I do think the black liner might be a tad thicker on the left, but I found her and I picked her up because she did not have any teeth painted in on her lips, as you can see. And her lip shape is perfect. Like, her lips are perfect. It's such a cool defect. I feel like I rarely find things like this. Well, I'm also not always paying attention, you know. There's so many dolls on the shelves, and like, if I already have a doll, I'm not gonna look through every doll that's there. There's so many. So if I'm looking for a specific doll, like I was looking for Ruby today, then I'll look through the Rubies. So, you know, there's probably dolls out there that I've missed that have cool defects like this. But I caught this Ruby today and I'm so excited. I love her. I think her makeup is stunning. I like the gold glitter. My quick spiel about the glitter, and I think I've said this in a previous video, is these 6 dolls are the only 6 dolls that have glitter applied in this style, okay? And out of the hundreds of dolls that they've released, only 6 have this facial glitter, okay? So if you want to get it and try to scrape it off with acetone and scrub and do all of that, cool. But like, I really don't think it looks that bad. I think it's a little blown out of proportion, to be honest. I think in ambient lighting on your shelves, the glitter looks really pretty. I think when you're looking at the dolls like this, like, hello, are you there? Yeah, it's not going to look great. It's not going to look that good, right? And I get, you do what you want with your dolls. That's cool. None of my business. But that is my little spiel about the glitter. Is I think it's kind of blown out of proportion. It's not that bad, and low key, I kind of like it. And her makeup is kind of simple, just some black liner, smoked out red with like a streak of gold glitter. Really, really simple, really pretty. Subtle blush. Actually, is it subtle? No, it's pretty rosy. I like it. Yeah, mine has a little mark on her chin, but whatever. I don't care. I'm just so happy about this Ruby. I think facially she is so stunning, and that's what sold me on her. So yeah, for your dolls, like for me, like I like them to be a journey, right? And some of these I've picked up specifically because I found just gorgeous ones in store, and I really like that. And not all of them have, that element to them, but the ones that do are really special to me. And then if we take a look at her outfit, she actually has like a decent outfit as well. I think it's one of the better ones as far as like default outfits goes. It is a little bit of a throwback to her original doll, some elements here and there, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think it's not bad. You have a white t-shirt. It has sparkle in it in gold. It's kind of like Supreme. Ruby always has Supreme, references. And then this sort of like red clear vinyl bustier with some gold buckle details. I really like this piece. You have a flannel wraparound, like it's meant to look like it's tied around her waist, but it's just a separate piece that you can Velcro in the back, as you see. I can't do it. So yeah, that's like 4 separate pieces. I really like it. I like all the layering. I think it's cool. And then you have this gold holographic vinyl reflective skirt with nice red stitching detail. I think those are real functioning pockets as well. You even have some back pockets, bam. Like, I think the outfit is probably one of the best, up there with like, I'd say Sunny. I think Sunny's outfit is pretty good too. So yeah, I am really stunned by this doll so far. And she's the last one, and low-key I was like writing her off, like, she's whatever, right? No, she's pretty cool. Okay. Then we have her shoes. I think these are like Skylar's. My Skylar's are in a box right now, the shoes she had on, but I think these are like the same mold that Skylar Bradshaw had. And I like them. The only qualm I have is the heel has silver embedded glitter, but she's got like gold accents, so that's throwing me off low key. Like I wish that wasn't the case, but all things considered, I do like these shoes. I think they're fine. You can stuff them with slime, which I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not. But yeah, I like these shoes. I really like this doll. Now we'll talk about the hair. As you saw, I fixed up her hair earlier, and it's super soft. Adds a lot of volume, which like I don't mind. I love crimps, and her hair has so much dimensionality between it. It might be 2 or 3 shades of red. She has a middle part. There's like some red and orangey shades in there. You can even see right up here pretty well the different shades of red that they chose for her doll. I love her hair. I love crimps. I love them. And I don't feel like I see a lot of people talk about ways to style and maintain crimped hair. And that technique with like the comb going in like that, I just kind of developed on my own, and it works really well. This isn't even like, I never took this doll to a sink once. Didn't use any dish soap, conditioner, anything. And like, this is the movement. This is what we're working with here. So yeah, love the hair. Overall, I only have positive things to say about this doll. Getting into the negative, obvious ones are the articulation changes. No wrist articulation, no thigh swivel. So if she had articulation, honestly, I don't think I'd have anything bad to say. Truthfully. Truthfully. So yeah, love you, Slime Ruby. You're gorgeous. And now we will move on to her swim and style counterpart. Okay, I love this doll as well, surprisingly. I actually think my opinions have been shifting a tad about the swim and style dolls. I low-key think they're kind of perfect. Not perfect. That's stupid. That's a little bit dramatic, but I think they're so good. I think they're so good. And hear me out again. I'm just coming with hot takes today. But I watched someone, oh my god, she did all 4 of them. I think she was from the UK. I don't remember her name. She had a lovely accent, and she was reviewing them, and she just mentioned something about like the seamless unarticulated body, like the way the joints look and how that can be a nice alternative to displaying your fashion dolls. And I was like, that queen low-key sold me, because I was like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sometimes just simple can be better. Like, I love, a cool pose, a little flicked wrist, a little bent knee, it's fun. It's really fun. But like, this can be cool too. Like, it's so Barbie coded, like these simple, clean joints. Like, I think it looks good. Funny enough, I was looking back through my Violet video, and the stand I gave Violet was like one of the classic stands, like the first iterations. So her arms were like this the whole time, and I was wondering what looked off about her. It's because the stand clip is too thick. So I think it looks a lot better when it can kind of lay flatter like that. But yeah, I really like these dolls as well. I don't have Skylar yet. I think Ruby might be one of the best. Violet was really good. Sunny's meh, to be honest, but I think Ruby's going to be a good one. Looking at her, she is really simple. She doesn't come with a lot. Accessories wise, she gets a purse. An issue I have with the purses is, other than Sunny's, whose is like a crossbody, the rest of the swim and style dolls have like this style of purse where, okay, let me try to show you. Like, what are they supposed to do? Like, really? Like, that's not gonna look good on a shelf, right? But you can kind of maybe like squeeze it in the arm like this. Like, that kind of passes. But a lot of the promo pics have them, let me show you, literally like this, as if the doll's holding it. Like, with movie magic. Like, really now. Be so real, MGA. How I will try and use elastic and try to achieve that look, but be so real. You're stupid. Like, that's, come on now. And then I like the glasses. I think they're interesting. They're kind of like, what is she giving? She's kind of giving like 80s haircut salon poster girl. Like, something about the glasses I low-key live for. I like that they're a new sculpt. I like the bags a new sculpt. Glasses are a new sculpt. Shoes are a new sculpt. So I appreciate that, because they could have easily reused sculpts. They've done it plenty of times. So I do like that. My glasses are a little scuffed on this one. You can see right there. See that? A little scuffed. It's cool. There's a translucency. Yeah, it looks good. I think they look good on her. I think they look better just kind of like that, like, just like perched on the forehead kind of moment. I think that's probably how I'll opt to display them. And then the whole gimmick with these dolls, where this is like a slime gimmick, this doll is a fashion gimmick. So you get a sarong. It is a one-way stretch piece of fabric that comes tied like this with some elastic. Let me pull it off. Very haphazardly. Come on. Okay. And ta-da, you get this little piece of fabric that you can style in multiple ways around your doll. It can be a beach towel. It can be a headscarf. It can be a crossbody little toga moment. Like that. This is meant to be like the little play gimmick. I don't love this gimmick. Usually I will style it and then leave it. I'm not out here like, ooh, let me try a new look for Ruby or whatever doll it is. So, and it's also really hard to tie. So I think that's interesting. Like, I have to tie it and then secure it with elastic, which I don't think like young kids will be doing. So this little gimmick to me is a little bit of a flop. I mean, I know people think the slime is a flop, and it low-key is, but like, I've kind of had fun with it. So I'll give it its props in that way. This I don't really have fun with. I kind of do it reluctantly, just because it's like, if I don't put this on here, if I don't put this little thing on her and style it, she's just wearing like a really simple bathing suit, which I don't prefer either. So I'm like forced to style it, but I'd rather just have a styled piece of clothing that I don't have to like play with. Which I know it's a doll. It's meant to be played with, but also I think the skill cap is too high. So all of that being said, which none of it was too positive, I do like these dolls. Here is she up close. Gorgeous face. Gorgeous face. Much prefer these eyebrows. The lips are cool. As you can see, she has her teeth painted in here, which, let's actually do a real quick comparison to show you. No teeth, teeth. No teeth, teeth. Yeah. I think the teeth look good, but like, I just wanted her because, she was special. Okay. I can't tell with this hair. This is so annoying, because I came on guns blazing with Violet. Like, it's polypropylene. Now with this Ruby doll, I'm like, I don't know. I can't tell. It doesn't feel as bad as the others. I'm still not 100% sure it's the same high quality nylon, but like of the three I've reviewed, Ruby, Violet, and Sunny, so far, just based off of my initial first impressions, Ruby's hair quality feels the best of the three. If I had to rank them, Ruby's at the top. Honestly, Violet and Sunny are so different. Sunny's is so weird. Like, I feel like Sunny's is the most unique. I can't even describe it. Violet's just feels like hay, you know? But this doesn't feel too bad. There is tons of product. It's a little messy. Like, these front tendrils specifically are really bad. So I will try and restyle her and like wash her. And I kind of want to put it back in this default style. I think it's cute, but I will give her some TLC. And then she has this little simple bathing suit, kind of asymmetrical, gold RH sort of emblems all across. I think it looks pretty good, pretty simple. And then these are her heels. They're kind of like a neon pink jelly. They're getting washed out. Wow, the lighting is not working in my favor today. But yeah, there they are. Do they have glitter embedded? They do not. I feel like the other ones did. And surprisingly, you would think that this like wouldn't hold on, but it's like really snug on there. So I like that as well. And then these dolls are budget dolls. They're $15.99. They do not come with doll stands. So this is just an extra doll stand that I have lying around in my collection. But yeah, they do not come with doll stands, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a con, but we'll survive. Okay, now I'm going to try to come up with a quick style, put her in this sarong, and then we'll move on to a spa day portion. Well, I don't know if I'm going to film that, but like I'm going to restyle it and then come back and do closing cuts. Okay, I'm going to do that. One sec. Okay, so I know I just spent like 2 minutes roasting the sarong, and then literally in 30 seconds, I just put together like one of the cutest little styles. So wow, that's kind of silly now, isn't it? But I just tied it around her and it's so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I did this look because she was asymmetrical here, so I didn't want to have like an asymmetrical cut. So simple, so easy. I love it. Okay. I don't know where I stand on that, but I still am leaning towards not loving it overall, but like this is kind of cute. This is what it looks like in the back. Okay, okay, Ruby, we see you. But I am now going to actually, I forgot about the slime. I was checking on it. I'm going to finish the slime off, incorporate the glitter, show that part off. Then I'm going to take a break, wash her hair, restyle it, come back, and then we'll do closing thoughts. Okay, cool. Okay, the slime is ready. And last time with Violet, the slime betrayed me. And I think Ruby will be a lot better because this slime just, I have faith in it. So I think what happened is I carved out a very shallow center. So I'm gonna have a fatter pancake. I think I can pull off the technique better this time. Okay, this one looks pretty good. The red's pretty good. It's a good color match. Then you get this glitter. This is like a chunkier, thicker glitter that they give you. Come on, glitter, let's focus. There it is. It's too much glitter. Forewarning, the glitter they give you too much of it. Do not trust it. Do not use it all. That's my advice. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's all. I already messed up. Oh, my heart's racing. Okay, let's do like that much. See, there's still a lot in there, and all over my hand because I messed up, and on my carpet, which I will vacuum later. Okay, then because I'm a little bit loca, I'm gonna add some gold glitter because I like the red and gold combo. And, you know, I keep adding the like finer glitter. This is just like craft glitter I got off Amazon. And let's see. Ooh, that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, well, we're going to work with it. And then you just mix it and incorporate it. So let's do that real quick without messing up like we did last time. This is going to be the last time we make slime, guys. We're here. We're at the end. We did it. If you've been following along, I started these videos in December because I found Skylar in December. She was a lone wolf at Target, and it is now mid-February, and we are wrapping up the slime dolls. It's kind of a bittersweet ending because I've kind of had fun with them. Oh yeah, the gold was a good call. The gold looks really good. I was just gonna do red and like just make it all monochromatic, but I really like the gold in Ruby's um, color scheme. I think it's really good, and it looks exceptional in this red slime. Low key me becoming a slime channel after this. Could you imagine? I will say the slime TikToks always get me, but the problem with TikTok is you watch one video all the way through and that is all they're going to recommend you, and like I get a little tired after the first one. So like I have to be so like self-aware and then like not watch all of them and skip through because I don't want that to be my whole feed, you know. Okay. Okay, looking pretty good. I really like the slime, one of the best. Not me like fully having dedicated slime portions in my videos now. Yeah, that's where we're at. But the slime looks really, really good. Okay, cool. Here it is. Let's do a slime close up. What does it remind me of? Kind of reminds me of like tahine in a weird way. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'll figure out if I'm gonna put it in some accessories or not. But in the meantime, I'm going to fix up this doll's hair, come back, may or may not restyle this Ruby. Not too sure. I kind of like her as is. Plus, I've just been a chatterbox this video, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. But yeah, I'll be back later. Okay, we have reached the end. I am all finished. These rubies are all done being restyled. Today was a pretty simple one. I didn't change any of their fashion, mainly just the hair for Slime Ruby. I gave her some buns and it's very Sunny Madison vibes. I quite like it, and I don't always default on this hairstyle just because it can be a little finicky, but I wanted to kind of push myself outside of my comfort zone, do something I don't normally do. So this is what we got. And real quickly looking at it, I even did some little like wraparounds on the buns, you know, okay, look at me go. And I just separated some like tendrils for some, you know, face framing tendrils. I love this doll. I really do. She might be one of my favorites, which is like so weird, but like she's so good. She's so good. And she's special to me because she has her little lip defect. Like overall, I love you. I love you, Slime Ruby. You're gorgeous. One thing is I did have a weird shoe defect where like the shoe sole got stuck in the slime. So I'm gonna have to fix that later. It's kind of silly. It's never happened to me before, so I did want to briefly mention it. Yeah, I'll fix it at another date. But that is Slime Ruby. I really, really love her. Love her Sunny Madison energy in this restyle. It's fun. Like my default restyle that I just always go back to are pigtails. I don't know, they're so easy and I like the way they look. So it's like if I'm just feeling bored or uninspired, I'm like pigtails it is. But we didn't need another doll with pigtails today. We needed something different. So buns it is. And then for this doll. So deep breaths. I don't think she has poly hair like the other two dolls that I have taken a look at, which is both good and frustrating for me because like I don't like the inconsistency between them. I will say like her hair was gelled to the high heavens. Like washing it was quite a thorough process, and you know there was a lot of gel in it. But at the end, like the hair is not bad. This hair has a lot of movement. Like it's not bad. So I would not call this polypropylene. If you are someone who has held off on these dolls because of the hair quality, maybe Ruby is the one for you. I don't know. I can't speak on Skylar because I don't have Skylar. But yeah, I really, really like this Ruby doll. Look at her. She's all disheveled because I was shaking her around. I really like her. I really, really do. And like I said earlier, even the lack of articulation for these dolls, I can kind of accept because it's kind of glamorous and classic and timeless. Let's do a close up. There she is. Do not get washed out, my love. Come on, work with me here. Okay, cool. Yeah, she looks pretty good. I also gave her a little wraparound, but I did twists instead of you know, just regular hair. So I think that looks pretty good too. And overall, I really like her. She's probably my favorite of the slime, the not the slime, the swim and style line. Which I went into that fully thinking it'd be Sunny, and I think Sunny might be one of the worst from this line. Now that I've taken a look at Ruby and Violet, it's just the whole journey with these dolls for me. I don't know if I'll take a look at Skylar. I don't really want to be honest. But at this point, she's the last one I need, so I just might. I just might. But in conclusion, I think these are both really good dolls. And I think Ruby, can sometimes get a bad rep. She's not always the most exciting of the, classic lineup that we have. But I think she did the damn thing with both of these dolls. So I'm gonna give her props. Props where they're due. Today you get your props, Ruby. You did a good job. And overall, I like these dolls. I like the slime series. I'm okay with swim and style. They kind of annoy me because of the discrepancies between them, but whatever. What can I do about it? What can I do? But that's all I have for you today. Comment down below what you think of today's restyles, if you've picked up any of these dolls, what you think. Chat with me. I love commenting and chatting with all of you. So let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you in the next one. My name is Eli. This is my channel, Jack Elijah, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.